Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm back with another Random Thoughts from the Whip, man. I'm actually getting ready to go up in here for a King Summit, man. We had a great time last night, and I'm excited to see what God do today. But as I sit in the parking lot, I did have a random thought that I just kind of wanted to share with you guys. I think with me rebranding, man, a lot of people have reached out and said, hey, man, I noticed you're in the crypto. I noticed, you do some stuff with investing. Like, how do I get set up? How can I invest? How can I invest? Which is a great conversation, right? And I think it's one that our community really should definitely take the bull by the horns and run with. But I do think that it's important we have the whole conversation in context. I see a lot of gurus or financial experts, we're always pushing the idea of investing, but don't necessarily talk through it in this whole entire context. And what I mean by that is there are oftentimes steps that you have to take before you get to investing. Now, there are other things or other ways to invest that don't look traditional, which I'll get to later. But when we're talking about just investing in stocks, crypto, you really wanted to be in a way to invest with money that you can afford to lose. Because if you're investing with your savings that you have tucked away for a worst case emergency, you don't want to really play with that money too much. And what I mean by that is this: let's just say you have $2,000 in savings and the stock market does not always go up. Let's just say it takes another 50% dip because a recession is solidified and some other macro, the war comes, whatever the case may be. Now, that same scenario where you budgeted for a $2,000 emergency and you only have $1,000, let's just say your car breaks down and it costs $2,000, where are you going to get that extra $1,000 from that you need? And it's very hard, right? Because now you're going to have to either put it on a credit card or ask a friend or whatever the case may be. And that's just not being a good steward of our finances. We have to prepare with that mindset of how do I ensure that I can cover my emergency, but also allocate money to invest. So with my personal plan, I call it the boardroom blueprint. It focuses on a few different aspects to get to that investing stage. Number one, you want to make sure that you're creating a budget. You have to know how much is coming in, you have to know how much is going out, and you have to live below your means. Number two, you have to really focus on paying off high interest debt. High interest debt can rob us of investing. Number three, you have to really focus on your credit, then look for home ownership, which is step four. And then after those steps are complete, then you look for opportunities to invest in more of the fun stuff, such as crypto or stocks, whatever the case may be, ETFs, whatever. But one of the most important parts about that process is that when you look at your budget and there may not be any other room, right? Like you can have a job that is bringing in X amount of money and living is so high right now. Rent is going through the roof. I had a friend just tell me the other day that their tenants just got an increase of $400 on their rent. Like, so sometimes you can't budget your way into a place of investing. So I say this: the best place to invest sometimes when you don't have the capital right now is into yourself. Sometimes you have to invest in developing that skill set to earn more money. You have to invest in a side hustle. You have to invest in new and creative ways to create more income. Because when you create more income, it essentially creates opportunities to have more cash. And when you have more cash, that's when you can invest. I think that part of the conversation is really being lost in this financial literacy talk that's happening right now. And I just kind of want to reiterate that, man. So if you're looking for someone to help you through that process, looking for someone to kind of, just steer you in the right direction or teach what some of these concepts mean, man, I'm more than happy. Or if you just like the videos and want to hear more about this, man, subscribe to the channel. I love doing this, man, and this is something that, I'm very passionate about. So, again, I hope this helped you guys take authority over your finances. And until the next video, see you guys. Peace.